Hey, so in this video, I'm going to show you how we can analyze items from a spreadsheet that we're supplied with by the wholesaler. Now, if a wholesaler isn't going to give you a price list, a product list, then they're probably not one that you want to go ahead with because A, you don't know what exactly they've got, you don't know what the prices are going to be for you when it comes to working out if things are going to work out for you, because the analysis process for products from a wholesale standpoint is no different to what you do for retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. You need to make sure that the product is not only going to work out for you in terms of like a profit, ROI sense, but you also need to make sure that the products work out on Amazon so that they have a good BSR, that there's no IP issues, that you're eligible to sell them, that the buy box position rates can be in your favor when you join the listing and so forth. You want to check for consistencies, inconsistencies, everything that you would check with your analysis for online arbitrage, retail arbitrage. It's the same for wholesale. Now, obviously, you can analyze products one by one from the wholesale sheet, but that's going to take you a while. So if you have BuyBotPro, there is a wholesale feature within it whereby you can basically have it scanned through the entirety of the wholesale sheet, and it will give you a list of analysis results, making it easier for you to then identify what exactly it is that you want from the wholesaler, based on your analysis. So here's an example of a sheet from a wholesaler. Ideally, they will have obviously the title of the item, any particular quantities and how much that's going to cost you. So it'll have as you can see, it's got the pack size there, the price per unit, the pack price, the link to it on the wholesaler site. It's got a barcode there. You need to have some form of identifying code. So for example, a barcode is ideal. You need to have something like that on it as well in order for this to work. Ultimately, how you map things across in BuyBot Wholesaler is determined by what's in the sheet, and so you need sufficient information in here in order for it to be effective. So yeah, this is a good example of a wholesale sheet. And if we go ahead and import it to BuyBot Wholesale, it then brings us to this section right here where we just map our columns, and that's easy to do. We just read, what we've actually got in the spreadsheet in order to know how exactly to map it. So we give the sheet a name. So supplier sheet, or wherever it is that you got it from, whatever it is that you want to name it. This is why the product code is important, so we need to select the code, and in this case it is barcode. The marketplace that we are wanting to analyze in, so .co.uk in this case. Title, we do actually have a title for the item, so let's select title. Buy price, price per unit. This is also another good thing as well. Obviously, wholesalers will show you the prices excluding VAT, but if you want to work it out with VAT, you can go ahead and add in the 20, otherwise just 0 if you want the price to still be excluding VAT. So it's completely up to you, but I want it to work out the VAT on top as well. Sell price, that's not in here currently. Sometimes you'll find that the sheets have the current sell price of the item, but ultimately it's not something that you have to worry about as much, because obviously these are optional fields. It's just for additional info. Let's go ahead and click on this. So there's valid rows and there's invalid rows. So those that are invalid will likely be because there isn't a valid barcode, or there isn't a barcode at all for some reason. It's just what we've got from the sheet. So yep, like right here, for example, invalid product code, that's because the barcode's missing. That's typically why. So save and send to queue. It's now going to process that sheet, and so with only a little bit of time it will have completely analyzed the sheet. But let's go ahead and open one that has been completed prior to now. So this is basically what you get. You get the item, category, BSR, some basic information about the item. You get a sales chart right there, so you can basically assess the history of that product. You can go ahead and click on Analyze to get BuyBotPro up on there. You can do a full analysis that way if you want to. Yeah, so what you can do is maybe click profit not once but twice to get it to filter from highest to lowest and see what would make you the most amount of profit. You can use the advanced filters here, so you can set a minimum and a maximum amount of profit that you want. Same with ROI, buy price, sell price, break even, confidence score, BSR, and you can select what ideally you'd want. If you don't want any oversized items, if you don't want them to be multiple, or if you do, filter out any private label products that there might be, if Amazon are in the buy box, or if Amazon have been selling in the last 90 days. Whatever your preferences are for the items that show up, then you can set that all in there and it will help you filter out the results that way. What you can also do is add an item for a detailed analysis, click on save, and then when you head on over to the detailed analysis section, this one's currently the one that's processing, but this is one that we've done before. It gives you even more information about the item, including information about eligibility, IP, estimated sales, average prices over the last 30 days for various aspects, FBA, Amazon, the confidence score, you can see that there. So you get more information about the product. So it can help you make decisions quickly about what products you want to go ahead with. And as you can see, it just makes everything a whole lot easier. Being able to assess everything in this way, it just makes life a whole lot easier. That is actually part of your BuyBotPro subscription. So if you get BuyBotPro, this is nothing that's going to cost you anything extra. It's built into it as part of the subscription. So yeah, it's such a powerful tool, all within BuyBotPro. BuyBotPro itself is amazing and top of the range for doing your deal analysis. So it's an absolute no-brainer to give the tool a try. There is a free trial, so you can actually use it in full and see how much BuyBotPro and BuyBotWholesale can help your business. But ultimately, proceeding with Wholesale, having a tool like this is going to make life a million times easier for you when it comes to your product analysis. And it helps you then quickly decide, yes, I want these items from the wholesale supplier. It just speeds everything up massively. And I mean, imagine trying to do that one by one. That's going to take quite a while. So, having this is going to be such a powerful tool to have at your fingertips. So that's BuyBotWholesale. That's how you can analyze sheets, and always make sure that the wholesale supplier you choose to partner up with will give you sheets like that, so that way you are aware of pricing, quantities that they have available, and all sorts. So make sure that they have sheets that you can have. Maybe it's something that they send you on a weekly basis, something like that, or whenever you request it. Maybe they've got a page that you can check where you can download them. Whatever the deal is with the wholesale supply, just make sure that you clarify that with them before you actually get into a partnership. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.